Welcome everybody to day 2 of this Pikmin adventure. We're playing Pikmin 2 and we're about to land in this area. It's gonna be phenomenal. Just be sure to enjoy yourselves.
And to rock and roll!
And to rock and roll. Yes, indeed. Let's do this. We already have all the Pikmin flowers out there. We're gonna ooh, what's going on right here? We have our rocket ship talking to us. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? The Pikmin seem to still be asleep. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Yep, they're ready to be unveiled. Pikmin time. Pikmin time. Sounds like an oh so familiar song I've heard before. Alright, let's get them. Let's sprout some more Pikmin. Okay, so the objective with these flowers, if you get the precise color, such as the red pellets, they will yield double the amount that's shown on the pellet. So because you have your red pellet that's taken over to the red onion, they're gonna sprout two Pikmin for every name pellet with the number 1 on it. Woo! Should have been easy to explain, but sorry for confusing you. Alright, so in this scenario, you see the 5 right there, you see the 1 right there. We're going to nail it since they're all red. You're going to get double the quantity shown on the pellet. So for that one right there, we're going to get 10 Pikmin for one that says number 5. We're going to get 2 Pikmin for the one that says number 1. And we're also going to deflate that bag and then fight a big, huge polywog. It's going to be great. Don't even... There we go. There we go. And then also, if you hold down 2, what you'll do is you'll charge. You'll say, charge! And then the Pikmin will attack whatever your arrow is pointing to. So that's extremely beneficial. It all depends on what type of enemy you're fighting. Sometimes you do want to just charge the enemy. But sometimes you do want to just throw the Pikmin on the back of the enemy. Like especially with the big enemies. Those you want to just throw the Pikmin on the back because first of all, the enemy has to shake off the Pikmin, and then by the time he shakes them off, you can call them so that your Pikmin won't be readily eaten. But sometimes with those big creatures, if you just charge them by holding down, the creature will just open up its mouth, and then the Pikmin will just walk right into a booby trap. So sometimes it can be a little dangerous. All right. Let's do this. Let's deflate before we inflate. We need 35. We got 1 to spare. So cool. Flick them. And also, if you hold C while you're throwing them, they'll line up behind you, and you're able to throw it with more rapidity. Now, while you're throwing it, you have to hold C. Yep. More rapidity. There we go. Alright, so here we go. With these polywogs, you want to just throw them right on the back. Throw them right on the back. Keep on throwing it. Because sometimes you can bonk them right on the head, and it just murks them. Murk. Put them in the dirt. Alright, so with this big guy, you don't charge him. Get right behind him while he's sleeping. It's like taking candy from a polywog baby. Get it all on his back. Get it all on his back. Keep on throwing it. Call him. Woo! There we go. Good job. It's always sad to see Pikmin get eaten, but in that one, no Pikmin died. It's great. It's like Christmas. You can get some good Pikmin. Oh, that one requires 10. So usually with these enemies, if it takes 10 Pikmin to carry them, it will yield 10 Pikmin. So that's dollar for dollar right there. That's a return on investment of 1 to 1. It's a 100% return to investment. For every $1 you invest, you get 1 Pikmin. That's good money. There are some better leveraged enemies out there, and we will soon encounter them. But for now, on day 2, Just enjoy.
Daddy, talk.
Pluck them. Pluck them. Now we need some excitement. We need some big death-defying enemies so that we can just defeat them, get scared, get hungry, get bungry, and whatever else rhymes with bungry. Hungry. Yeah, there we go. So we're charging these Pikmin. Man, can't believe that 10 Pikmin can carry that big, huge polywog. Uncanny strength, I tell you. I would not want to see these Pikmin on their planet, on a dark night, in the streets of Pikminvania. That's suicide. With the suicide doors up. That's suicide with the capital U-ide.
Wow.
Wow. Bingo. Oh.
No, you sound like Wario. Just stop saying bingo.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. So. Wow. Wow.
Attack!
We have 64 Pikmin. Let's put them to good use. So Louie's right there protecting all those Pikmin. Basically what happens is if there was a big creature that came to attack those Pikmin, Louie would have got messed up also. That boy would have got rocked. The Pikmin would have been eaten.
What if there was like
And we would have
right here? They'll all get eaten.
They would have all been eaten and everything would have been bad.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Making a few little changes. Ooh, that's hot, baby. Hot tamale. Right there. How about that? Ooh. I'm trying to mess around with the volume, and you'll see that the volume is going wild. I think right there is good, baby.
Let's go, Pikmin.
Let's go, Pik. You gotta break down that wall also. So just go ahead and start breaking down that wall. Keep Louie over there. Yeah. So the way that this works is unfortunate that with Pikmin 2, it's not a co-op game. Even though you have Louie and Olimar, and they're making that buku dollar for their boss and their employer, only one player can control both of them. So what you can do is you can separate the two, and then have Olimar control a group of Pikmin, have Louie control a group of Pikmin, and then press the minus button to revert back to and fro from Louie to Olimar,
And press the
from
arrow.
Olimar to Louie, from Fooey to Dewey to Louie, Huey, and Dewey. There we go. Get Uncle Scrooge up in there. Get Captain McFly. DuckTales. Something like that.
DuckTales. What are you even thinking of that?
DuckTales. It's a show I used to watch when I was a little kid. You know, DuckTales. Woo! Da-na-na. Death-defying. I don't know. The DuckTales. Woo! I mean, you can probably YouTube that also. So right after you're done watching this video, YouTube DuckTales and go get yourself some of that goodness. Okay. Okay. I read DuckTales. Sure. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When masked, their might is ferocious. Louie, Dewey, and Huey. Did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? I don't think so. Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw them. Call them into a group with B. Press C to disband the group. Point at the screen and press down on the directional pad to issue orders. Press down on the directional pad to swarm an enemy.
Okay, Omar, come. Give your head.
Whoa, what are we approaching? We're approaching some type of... What is this?
Oh!
Interesting. Warm air is coming out. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of grief and doubt and fear. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Let's do this. Enter with the Pikmin squad.
Enter with the Pikmin squad, bud.
So it's going to be one of those where we're going to have to beat these guys up pretty bad. We're going to beat them up with 50 Pikmin. We're unstoppable. With 60 Pikmin, we're undroppable.
Daddy, you should have read it.
Analysis suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you wish to check underground terrain, press directional pad to communicate with me. I am not just a ship. I am an all-purpose support pod. I can't believe that thing can talk. Can you? It's got him 64 Pikmin. Let's do this. Let's do this, Judas. Oh, look at all that goodness. You got some good fruit. You got some nocturnal pollywogs. They don't have the colorful array because they're down in the tunnel, so hence the gray and blue. Makes sense, right? All right. Got him. Got him. Oh, hit that one right on the head. That one is jackpot. Bingo! Oh ho ho ho! Bingo! Oh ho ho ho!
You ate one of my Pikmin, I think.
Man, you let him eat a Pikmin?
Just one.
Woo! That must have been pretty tasty. That's a citrus lump. Get some good dollars for that one. And the good thing about being under the subterranean is the fact that there's no daylight. And because there's no daylight, you get to work as long as you want. I mean, if you're a little kid, I mean, technically, if your mama called you to go eat dinner, if you say, Mommy, I gotta wait till after I'm done with this level. Technically, you can just stay inside here all day long. 13, 14, 15 hours. And your mama would never know what happened. You can just keep on saying to your mama, hey, I'm still playing the same level. So that's a good thing about the subterranean. The bad thing about the subterranean is that you'd be playing for 15, 16, 17 hours. And you gotta be careful playing these games for too long. There was that one kid that played games over in a foreign country. Played games for 50 hours straight, and then he dropped dead. Then his mommy thought he was just sleeping, but the boy was dead. So you gotta... These things should come with precautions. You should definitely take a break. Kazerk, kazerk, kazerk. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? How do you? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. So he's telling us right up front that these beasts aren't gonna be worth much money. So if you gotta get the bang for your buck, optimize that return on investment, then you're gonna go ahead and get the quenching emblem. You're gonna get all those artifacts rather than the beast. But you still do want to kill them, boys. Kill them, boys, because it's Darwinism. Survival of the fittest. Either you kill them or they kill you. So take your pick. You heard those Pikmin? That's Goomba Kong talking right there. He wasn't even talking, he was squelching. Squelching, mo fire! Squelch higher, mo fire. Woo!
Daddy, watch!
What you talking about? What you talking about?
Daddy, watch!
Alright.
Watch! Watch me play.
Sub level 2. Emergence cave. Final floor already. Alright, there's gonna be a bad guy inside here. It's gonna be that boy, Bulblax. I bet. Alright.
No?
Bonk him. Let's see if we get him. Get him right on the head. Get him right on the head. Get him right on the head. Ooh, that's the good old-fashioned way where you just defeat the enemy. Bonk that boy right on the head. See.
Yeah.
Bingo! Oh ho ho ho! Man, you got some good artifacts up in here. You got the world. So technically, those Pikmin have the world in the palm of their hands.
Does that look heavy?
Yes, that looks super duper heavy. It's inconceivable. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Wow, that thing looks heavy. How many Pikmin do you need? You need 1 million. Whoa, 101.
You know why we're lucky in this battle?
Why are we so lucky? Whoa, purple Pikmin. Let's get over there. Let's go see what those purple Pikmin are all about.
Yeah.
Get him, bonk that boy, bonk that boy. It's the good old-fashioned defeat right there. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let's go. Got all these nocturnal Baclernal. Just throw them everywhere. Bonk, bingo. Oh ho ho ho. Get him. Get him. Bingo. Oh ho ho ho. Get him. Get that boy. Bingo. Oh ho ho ho. Chia. Chia. Take him. Take him. Take him and bake him. You kill him. We shrill him. Whatever that means. Oh, here we go. Let's get educated. Let's get edumacated. Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Whoa. Clearly it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flowers. They yearn. I don't see any yearning around my way. Maybe this ship can see something that we don't see. Get it in there. Get them in there. You're missing every single one. Looks like you won't be signing a $1 million basketball contract. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, let's get that big boy. Let's get one of them big boys. Whoa. Whoa. That's the Donkey Kong of Pikmin. Woo. Donkey. There's a donkey Pikmin. That boy is big. Big and amazing. Amazing! A purple Pikmin. It has hair. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use this video either, are we? Alright, everybody. Check this out. We were supposed to read all the captions, but we didn't. But you get the point. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chicky, chicky, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Purple Pikmin is so slow, Daddy.
Yeah, that's the downside with the purple Pikmin. They are shockingly slow. Ridiculously slow. But nothing wrong with that, because they're powerful. They're like the Hulk. It's like the red ones are the Flash, the purple ones are the Hulk. They should have been green actually. Probably would have resembled the Marvel superhero cast better. There you go. I put him to work. Work, work, put him in the dirt, put him in the dirt, put him in the dirt, work, work, put him in the dirt. One purple Pikmin is equivalent to having 10 regular Pikmin. That's so gnarly.
Go, 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 you fuck.
That's so super spectacular.
Beach around my world. I eat sweets. Eat sweets or bit. I don't eat these sweets.
I like that.
These are weeds, but I don't eat these. These are not lettuce. These are oranges.
Pikmin leaves. Woo! 200 ducats. That's a spherical atlas. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere. Retrieving data. Retrieving data. Error. I could only decode a portion of the data. But I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the sphere chart. Press directional pad to contact me and go to the exploration kit on the radar screen by pressing left on the directional pad. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. At that new database, new database, new database. Bye, bye. Bang, 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 bang. Sounds like it would be in a horror story, in a horror movie, like a Freddy Krueger movie. 1, 2 purple Pikmin's coming for you. 3, 4 Polywogs, lock your door. 5, 6. You can't fight with sticks. 7, 8. Don't let the Pikmin get 8 up. Yes. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Sounds like the Governator right there, actually. Wow. That's how you get up out of there. Escape to the surface with your Pikmin. If you get all the treasures in each of these subterranean areas, then you'll get a nice little flag on it notifying that you've completed it. So you definitely want to do that. And we didn't even lose any Pikmin. Woo! Cave complete. Cave complete.
We're gonna see you later, guys.
Bingo! Oh, ho, ho, ho! Until another day. Actually, no. You know what? The day's not over. Watch this. When we hop back out of there, the day continues, and we move on. So remember, earlier in the video, we only used up half a day. And then check this out. We're going to be back up there. It just shot us back up. And we got another half a day.
So we will be ending this episode. Bye, guys.